Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be some more RTA, but we're going to start with some random ass like daily summons because we can, and we're going to do a mystic or something, and that's it. Alright, so today's plan is going to be more of the same type of plan. I played RTA yesterday and we kind of stayed with the same amount of points, but then I started playing this morning, and I got 4 wins for the boys. So that's good. I'm kind of in a winning streak. So we either keep, increase, or lose. Well, actually, you can't keep. So you just increase or lose. But the point is, we're gonna go into RTA, and yeah, we're gonna figure out a way to gain more and more points. I'm not really sure if I'm going for EMP this season, because I don't really play that much. I play for the videos, right? Which is honestly more than most people would play, I guess. But I don't really spend hours doing RTA, and honestly, that's something I think you need to do for EMP. But I mean, I'll try to get as close to EMP as possible. So when the time comes, maybe I can rush it and stay in EMP. I mean, you know, it would be a nice tradition to, instead of staying in Champion, staying in EMP. So let's try. Enough talking. Let's go into RTA. Here we go. First opponent in a carrot ban. Huh. That makes me think he wants to go really heavy violet. Yep. He wants to go heavy violet. And that actually kind of means that normally you never run too many speed contests on a violet comp, because violets are supposed to, like violet normally goes with, you know, people start picking ram and start picking units like that. So the ram doesn't get countered. So I think I'm going to try to go for a more cleavy approach. This is always very risky. Picking a fire unit that counters violet would be the best shot here. But I think I'm gonna go for a DJB because I'm seeing the cleave angle. Because when people run violets, they normally don't tend to run them with cleavers, because on that type of comp they just don't do as much, right? It just doesn't do as much in those types of comps. So let's see what it can do from here. I'm kind of curious. Is he gonna go for any speed contest like an Emilia? Emilia isn't really a speed contest, but it could be an Emilia, F10A, or Sid. I cannot tell you. Last match, I actually won by luck because the enemy didn't. Okay, with a Sid there's already a very high chance that this man is going further speed. The question is, do we take it or we don't? And I think we're gonna be dumbasses and we're gonna take the chance. You know, I'm gonna take a little bit of a speed contest so he thinks that, you know, I'm not really playing around in playing slow units, right? So that's what I'm gonna run. Hopefully he understands that he needs to go tanky here, and I'll be okay. Okay, that's a good pick. That's nice. The next one will be crucial. If he picks an F10 here, which is normally what people do, the most like built speed contests I've seen so far, it's Acid and F10A. Those are the 2 picks people normally do at random, because they do a lot, right? They just do a lot. Acid is no matter what going to be my ban, because his cycling and his potential to one-shot the Blingo and get me out of the game, it's pretty high. That would be amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. That is great. I'm still not out of the woods. Like, G-Pergus is still a very, very annoying thing to deal with, because he could be the speed contest here, right? A lot of people do run him fast. I think I'm just gonna go with the good old Ludwig. I think the first one we go cleave, and we ban the Acid. There's no speed contest anymore, but a G-Pergus and a Ravi, it's a lot of AoE if he bans my DJ Basar. If he bans my DJ Basar, I am going to struggle because my CR push gets kind of compromised on how fast they can do stuff, right? And I kind of don't want that. Let's see what they go for. I think he would go for Carrick. Yeah, I think he would go for Carrick because he could see it as a potential for reset, and he could see it as a danger to the Violet, right? Because normally when people don't understand the draft, they just go, a fire unit. I first picked the Earth unit. Maybe that fire unit's to counter my Earth unit, and it's not. Okay, in here, I think we're fine. Even though we push stuff, this A-Ravi isn't super far ahead, and this 20% push that I get isn't going to be able to make him cut. There it is. It's a lot, like, that's a lot of CR. Like, just so you understand, look at the CR there. That's a lot of CR. Like, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. And I might still struggle, boys, because I'm going to push the FCSI up, which means that I'll be forced to go with Ludwig S2 instead of S3. I will not be able to S3 with Ludwig because right now I will get no CR for Ludwig. So that's going to be it. Alright, hopefully we get rid of the Violet right away. Ooh, that's a tanky one. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now this man has to make a choice. And if it's the wrong choice, my Charles might just kill the... Yep, no, never mind. F Sassy still takes a turn no matter what. Oh! Oh! He made a huge mistake. He made a huge mistake, boys. This is it. He hit my idle shears, and I'm good. I was worried I wasn't going to get to S3, but I get to S3 now. I do give him S3. He can kill my my boy, but I'll be okay. Even if this guy, if my Ludwig dies, which honestly, my Ludwig will only die if this is a full DPS Violet, which I think it's not. So my Ludwig shouldn't die. This is a test of gear right now. A 17,000 HP Violet shouldn't kill the Ludwig. I've survived many Violets before. So if this one kills, it's a very cracked one. And it's actually justifiable to first pick him. Not justifiable to first pick him, boys. It isn't justifiable. Let's kill this. I think it should be enough, or close to enough. It's enough. Okay, now we're going to feed some CR to the guy, which is not going to be too good. But he feeds me some CR back, so I think we're okay. Okay, I think I'm going to feed him a bit too much CR, which is not good. Okay, not enough CR. Good. Alright, now I get invincible, so he doesn't get to kill anything. Oh, and I hit. How much? Hello? How much was that? What? How much was that damage? Wait. Alright, so that was a Violet with basically, I'm not going to say no damage. It had decent damage, but it couldn't break through a shield with 1,300 defense on a mage, right? Couldn't burn through that. 17,000 HP. This is a PSA for everybody. Build defense. Flat defense is very crucial on a Violet. I just hit that boy with a counter set Ludwig for 22,000 damage. Like, that thing would have been one shot even if it was a full HP. Like, don't go for HP. I know HP is important against Crow and stuff like that, right? It is good, right? But you need more damage if you're going to run like that, right? If you're going to go for pure HP, you really need to have the damage. And that guy did not have any defense. So PSA, build like optimal items for Violet are ones with flat defense on it. And that's ultimate, that's like primal, and it's just, there's no question about it. You just saw it. I hit, it got obliterated, and it was never supposed to be obliterated like that. And that's it. Let's go into the next match. But PSA, it's really important. Defense really is important. Here we go, next fight. He went F Sassy first, I went Charles up Sig, and he decided to speed contest with 2 speed units, but that was actually a huge mistake because I got rid of that, and we should be okay. But I actually have plenty of AoE on this comp, and there's a lot of squishiness on their side. So maybe I leave the Stene on, because Aravi seems a lot harder to deal with on this one. Is it? I might be making a mistake here. But Aravi is very strong. I'll consistently speed, like, give her CR, and that's not very good. So I think I'm going to go for that. It goes for my Rem, which I'm actually okay with. And I keep 2 AoEs. Should be okay. This should be most likely okay. Okay, he goes first. My Charles most likely going to the back of the line. I hopefully get a counter here. I got it, and now I just need anti-crit, and I'll be fine. Oh, not this time. Alright, he's gonna soul burn, most likely. I didn't gab or anything, so... Oh, goes for the Opsig. Interesting choice, actually. Oh, there it is. Okay, finally, we got it. That's good. Oh, and a fat heal. A fatty wop heal. I guess getting attack buff isn't really relevant right now. And, oh, but evasion buff is. Okay, never mind. I have to S3 because of evasion anyway. I won't push anyone, but the attack buff and the evasion buff for self, that's going to be pretty good. Okay, hopefully I counter here to remove some skill nulls. I would like to have the option for that. Oh, he goes for the provoke. I wouldn't do that, by the way. I would not do that. He's going to have to soul burn into my Opsig. Does that kill? Nope, it does not. He should have went for the soul burn. It's so much more safe. He's gonna spend so many attacks dealing with the Opsig that everyone else is just gonna have a party. Oh, he's going for him now? Why swap the targets now? Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Alright, I didn't get any counters yet. I'm okay with that though. I cleanse. I think I just go S1 on this Cerise because it's the optimal place to go. But I'm kind of scared of the slow that I'm gonna have for a while here. Okay, is he gonna keep like going provoke? Because I think I'm gonna hold my S3 on my boy. Okay, that's not cool. Nice defense break, but that's not really cool. The dual attacks, like he only wins here with dual attacks. The draft here is fine. Okay, I'm okay with that too. He shouldn't have S3 for like 2 turns. 1 turn, okay. Already cycled, I guess. Okay, so I haven't procced anything yet. Those slows were stronger than anything. Okay, he's gonna start soul burning here, huh? I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. If Mort doesn't S3, I'm in big trouble. Okay. He spread the damage there, which is not very smart. I'm kind of slightly okay. That was not smart. That was not smart at all. What he did there was a very bad move. Like why? That made no sense. Like he's gonna soul burn into my Mort, but like that right there might have opened for my Violet to just get rid of the FSSI. Oh my lord! What are these decisions? What are these decisions he's making? Can this kill? Okay. Do I outspeed? I have speed buff. I do outspeed because of the speed buff. So instead, I'm gonna go S3 on this guy. Oh, okay, I hate it. But even if I didn't hit it, it's pretty squishy through evasion. It's all good. Like, what was he thinking? Like, he actually got some pretty good turns. Like, Cerise had a lot more impact than I thought she would have. And what? Even if he hits my Violet twice here with anti-crit, it's unlikely to kill him. It's very unlikely to kill him. He's very tanky. Who does he go for? The Charles? I really don't understand. Like, at this point, my Mort just does so much damage. I have Apple, right? I don't, but it's fine. I'll just S1. Yeah, that's good. Like, even if I had Soulburn here, I don't think he wins. There it is. Now Morty Boy gives the finishing blow. Honestly, this guy had everything to win. He just kept switching targets. Like, he just kept going for everything. He was very, very confused. That's quite weird. But that's a lot of points. That is a lot of points. Thank you so much, sir. But yeah, that was a very weird fight. Let's go into the next one, but I don't know what to take from here. Like, he definitely could have popped off. He could have, like, used the skill nullifiers to stop the Mort. I would waste my Mort S3, but he just kept going for S1s on the Mort, thinking that the Mort would one-shot everyone. I mean, how how does he think Mort works? That was kind of confusing. All right, either way, GG's, and let's go into the next and probably the final fight. It's been nice, and honestly, short videos, you guys enjoy them as well. So let's do a little bit of a shorter video. Next match will be the last one, and let's go into it. As customary or as custom or tradition, I normally will do the draft of the first and last fight. Let's do the draft. Let's do more of an informal, informational video. All right. So when people do that, I just go like my CR pusher, because the importance on a Bruiser team to have a CR pusher is huge. Because if you go Bruiser against Bruiser and you let them take all their turns before you, I guarantee you're gonna lose a unit, and you're gonna have to try to beat all those 4 bruisers with 3 bruisers. So taking turn priority is super important, and the fact that Charles can evasion buff and is on Shepherd of Chaos means that he's a big huge unit because not only does he cycle a lot through his passive of putting someone at low HP, but he also gets really really tanky when he gets low, and it's really hard to hit him too. Okay, I understand. Okay, that's not too bad. Right now, that's actually not too bad. I'm gonna ignore the T-Cern. T-Cern doesn't seem like much of a problem, but I do think I go Violet here. I go something that can evade, or I go something that can kill the T-Cern right away. That's not bad either. Like, if you guys don't know, T-Cern gets completely countered by Kawazu. Because Kawazu hits her, puts the burns, and instant kills. And it strips everything, so like the shields don't even matter. LQC. I mean, if he picks LQC here, like, he needs to be a really, really... Okay, that's... What? I'm betting that just for the chance, right? Because my CR push is fine, as is. Okay. I'm kind of confused here. Okay, a Violet. Violet. Violet, I'll have to RNG him a bit. But I will go a Ravi here. Because a Ravi has counter potential, like, off the wall. Right now, my only problem is I wouldn't be wouldn't be having a problem with F10A if the Kawazu wasn't there. And picking Violent into this with a haste ban would be pretty bad. So I'm still going for the speed contest here, and there's only a chance I lose, and I think it's if it's a fast T-Suren, and that's also limited in playstyle. Yeah, this is gonna be quite an easy fight. Well, not easy. Gonna be a weird fight, right? It's gonna be some RNG, but it shouldn't be too bad. This one specifically shouldn't be too bad. Because the thing is, like, push here, I push back on the next turn, right? And then I just get my priority. Okay, that's fine. More than okay with that. Like, I could legit go for the RB. This is a speed RB. Like, it's not so much I could. Ooh, okay. Oh, it still kills. It still kills. It still kills. That was scary, boys. That was very scary. Okay, even if the RB gabs and goes hard, I should be able to survive this. Okay, he resisted the pushback, which is a little bit annoying. Ooh, he did gab. He doesn't have soul burn. My guy should survive, my Kawazu. But if he doesn't, I'll be in trouble. Ah! No! No! That was a pubic hair away. That was a pubic hair away from surviving that. No! Okay, I'm gonna have to kill the RB, revive someone, and hopefully it's Kawazu. Oh, it is Kawazu. I kinda... But the thing is, I did too much damage to that T-Serum, which means that she's gonna instant cleanse. So... I kinda am in a little bit of trouble. I'm still gonna go for it because of the damage of the skill and the artifact that I have will do extra proc, right? Yeah, but that doesn't do that much, you know? Am I okay here? That resist on the RB was kind of bad. Okay, I heal a bunch here. That's good. I think Violet, he has Apple and he can S3, but who does he go for? Does he go for the only one he can kill, or does he try to go for a Hail Mary move? Goes for the Hail Mary move. Like I said, like this man is a survivor. She hasn't S3'd yet, has she? She has not. I think I want to trigger her. I didn't want to give her attack buff though. But I mean, what can you do? 20% is 20%, right? All right. Okay, do I still take a turn over her? I do. Oh, but she's still stealth now. Okay. I'm gonna have a little bit of a struggle with that T-Serum. Okay, that was a huge dual attack. That was a huge dual attack. That helps me a lot. Like, why the Charles? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for thinking that's a huge mistake? Because, like, I get a reset here. Like, does he still go for the Charles? No way. No way he does that. Stop it! What's he doing? Did you see how many turns he blew trying to kill that? Did you see how many turns? Okay. I mean, if I hit, I win. If I don't hit, I still do damage. It would be nice if I hit, because then I have to RNG with a. Oh, I hit. I win. I hit. I win. Hey, who would have thought? I got pretty good RNG there. I have to say, got pretty good RNG. On the Charles, not so much. Charles was super low, which means that he was getting closer and closer to 40% evasion from Shepherd of Chaos, and he had the evasion buff for 50%. So the lower he gets, the closer he gets to 90% evasion. So it's really hard to hit him, and he gets increased defense by 40% through the artifact, right? So the moment you see you're missing on that guy, don't blow 3 or 4 attacks on that Charles. Like that's not gonna that's not gonna solve many things. All right, that's it. I'm gonna show the units I thought did pretty good today, which I think were Kawazu. Like Kawazu right there, did 23k HP. I mean damage without attack buff and without vigor. Maybe he had vigor, but that's why. And I'm still trying. I'm grinding right now to replace this boot because this boot is really bad. The flight defense is fine on it, but like this man needs like percentage attack, and that's what I'm going for. He did pretty good. Mort did okay. Mort did quite good too. Still waiting for the max imprint so I can get him to 100% crit chance. Other than that, his build is basically finished. Very good stats all around. Violet did okay. But that build you guys I think already saw. If you haven't seen it, go to watch the Pure Violet build video. Ludwig did okay, I think. I don't even know if I used Ludwig anymore. But there was a unit right now that did really good was Charles. The Charles pop-off. Like, that's probably most likely going to be the thumbnail, and you probably already, saw the thumbnail before you entered this video, but this man popped off. And as you can see, like, even though I am skimping on his defense is not great. Even though he's Thief Course Scorpio, and his base defense is really bad, and that defense is, a little bit okay, right? Because he has pieces like this with some speed and defense in it, right? It's still, like, this artifact with this and a Bruiser build, for me, right now is the best build. I'm going to put him on immunity. I already have a good ring for him. I'm just looking for a chest from Raid, and that's it. And honestly, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to try to make him faster, make him tankier, higher damage, not in crit damage, maybe on attack a little bit. And yeah, I've been loving this guy. He's been really, really clutch against Politis. This is a great CR pusher against Politis, and good attack buffer. And as you've seen, he becomes a really, really good raid boss by the end because he gets really hard to hit. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And let me know if you like the shorter videos. This is the first 100% win rate game video that I've done. We're kind of on a 7 win streak now, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.